Hello,
And welcome back.
so let's play 25 years of Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy 3. My name is Ryan,
My name's Claire.
and we have a beer. This beer is the Claymore Scotch Ale,
It's a hardly wee heavy.
and noble.
It's noble too. It's named after the Claymore sword.
Yes.
But the bottle says, unlike its namesake, this beer requires only one hand.
It's true. It's by Great Divide Brewing Company. Cheers.
Cheers. It's nice. It does have deep ruby beauty. Caramel
Deep
sweetness.
Rudy Broody.
deep rudy booty. And we're going into... Ooh.
Thorhammer. Yeah, we're in the Fargabaad Cave.
Fargabaad. Whoa. Have we seen those guys before?
We have.
They look like...
They're just usually angled the other way.
What's the... Oh, man. There's that Warhammer 40k. It used to be a game that was, like, separate from the other ones.
I really don't know.
It was... I think it was Tyranids. You know, do you remember them?
Oh, yeah.
They're like the Zerg.
Yeah, I remember Tyranids.
That's what they look like to me. Like a weird neon Tyranid.
Yeah, they're like a bright green.
Do not seem to fit this universe. What I also want to know is why haven't the rest of the Mystic Knights gone into this cave?
Yeah, cleared it out and, fixed it up. This is literally where they live, so
I know.
I don't understand why they've done nothing.
Ah!
I knew we should have waited just a couple more minutes. It was going to come out.
I was waiting like 10 minutes for that sneeze. Oh. Sorry, I'm gross today. Sorry, everyone.
Do need to pause so you can blow your nose?
No, I already spent like 8 years doing it.
Alright.
Anyway, here, oh God. Here we are.
Here we are.
Drinking swords and...
Back in our element.
It's a trader girl-friendly beer.
Snot element.
It's not elemental. It's like puke elementals. I've talked to you about my puke pillars before.
Oof.
Isn't it just great?
Oof. I don't want that in my life.
Today's gender of the day.
Snot gender?
Puke pillar. How have you been?
No, just dandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working all the time.
Yeah.
Not forever, but...
You have a game to tell me about that I want to know about.
Oh, yeah. So,
Can't wait.
last night, on my way home, I went out and picked up Until Dawn, which is a PlayStation 4 game. I believe it's an exclusive. That is in the same sort of gameplay style as Heavy Rain.
I did not know that.
Other sort of Quantic Dream style
Is it a
games.
Quantic Dream game?
I don't think so.
Oh, super massive game.
Yeah, it's super massive. Yeah. And basically, you control the fates of a bunch of teenagers who go to a cabin in the woods. Oh gosh, this is something else. Go out to a cabin in the woods and start getting murdered by wood things, by woods creatures of varying types, and like there's like a murder man out there, and a murderman, and like there's some supernatural shit going on, and we didn't get super far in. We got a couple hours in before I got too sleepy, but yeah, it's one of those games where you can fully determine the fate of all of your characters, and the game really continuously hits you over the head with this by saying it's the butterfly effect. It's the butterfly effect, which is like really obnoxious, and it's like very clear what the idea is like minutes into the game, but they just keep hitting you over the head with it. But it's cool. We have lost 3 people, I think.
Oh damn.
Of the 9. I believe it's 9.
I see something about Wendigos.
Yeah, there might be a Wendigo, I'm not sure. There's some sort of creature out in the woods that is trying to kill people.
The Wendigo's what's in Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I don't think I've seen
It's actually, that's the creepiest part of that book.
Or read the book for that matter.
A half-beast creature appearing in the legends of the Algonquin people. It possessed either characteristics of a human or monster that had physically transformed from a person. It is particularly associated with cannibalism.
This is a fucking ridiculous dungeon. I already don't like it. Just FYI.
Just check this out, too. The legend lends its name of the Wendigo to the disputed modern medical term Wendigo psychosis. This is supposed to be a culture-bound disorder that features symptoms such as an intense craving for human flesh and a fear the sufferer is a cannibal.
Well, yeah, if you were craving human flesh, I would also be afraid that I'm a cannibal. This seems like a logical fear at that point. You're like, man, I got a hankering.
Ooh, the Wendigo looked like a gaunt skeleton recently disinterred from the grave. What lips it had were tattered and bloody. Unclean and suffering from the suppurations of the flesh, the Wendigo gave off a strange and eerie odor of decay and decomposition.
It's wicked gross.
Yeah. It's in a bunch of Native American tribes. Instead of big giants.
So, beyond your Wendigo curse that we're talking about
Sorry,
here,
it's fascinating.
to tell you more about the game that you want
Yes,
to know
please
about.
tell me more about the game. I'm excited by Wendigo.
So the game, like I said, the gameplay is, basically you're controlling different characters at different times and making decisions for them. And sometimes it's like QTE style timed things where you have to react quickly, otherwise bad things happen to your characters.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward. I think part of what makes this game unique is that the content is, basically you're playing through a horror movie.
So cool.
A classic kids out in the woods in a cabin in the woods style, slasher movie. And all the kids are sluts and horrible. And, you kind of want some of them to die. But at the same time, and the other thing that it's bringing to the table is that the graphics are really, really good. Like, really, really good.
Oh, I want to see this.
The faces are really good, except when they're terrible. There's times when the faces are, like, comically bad, and it's, like, Uncanny Valley type stuff. And I think part of that is just because the faces have teeth that are just way too fucking big, and so when they, like, give a big toothy smile, like, it's real toothy and real weird looking. So it's just, it's too many teeth, way too many teeth.
The thing says there's like hundreds of endings.
Yes.
Is that the idea? Like,
basically,
how significantly different?
All the choices are binary choices, but each one
Fracture the time.
Yeah, basically splits off how everything's going to happen, and stuff that happens way back when affects stuff in the future.
Yeah. So it seems like it's like a little bit strange happenings in France. Art school photographer girl, blue hair girl, and the lighthouse. Blue hair girl and the lighthouse. What is that game called?
That game is called Life and Strange. It has nothing to do with France. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, the people who made it are French, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but the game takes place in, like, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
So...
Sure. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play this so bad now, Ryan.
It's pretty interesting. It does a lot of really interesting stuff, and it definitely, like, it clearly lends itself to replay because you want to try to do things differently. My understanding is that it's possible to save everyone and have no one die, and it's also possible for everyone to die.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So your particular experience is going to be pretty different from what everyone else has. So, yeah. It's quite the thing. It's gotten pretty mixed reviews, and if you're not into the kind of gameplay that Heavy Rain had, then you would not like this game. It's a lot of QTEs, a lot of just wandering around trying to find the thing that you can interact with, and then interacting with it, collecting little backstory fragments and clues to the mystery and all this stuff. But it also lays out the way your binary choices are affecting everything in this little butterfly effect menu, so you can see exactly, how everything is changing as you play. So it's cool. It has a lot of interesting ideas. It's not flawless, not by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, some of the graphics and the character design, sometimes it's like photorealistic where it's like super impressive, and then sometimes it's like, what am I even fucking looking at? And it does a good job of being scary sometimes. Sometimes it's trying too hard and it's not actually being scary because it tries to hit you with too many jump scares over and over. But then, there were definitely a couple moments where we were gotten for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Like we both jumped.
God, I really want to see it. That's really cool.
Yeah. I almost wish it was a little bit shorter so that I could, like, get a bunch of the choices, see an ending, and then go again.
Any idea roughly how long it...
I think it's supposed to be like 10 to 12 hours.
Okay, so that's a pretty significant amount of time for a playthrough.
Like, I'm not actually sure. Maybe it's not, but...
Because Chrissy was telling me about this, though. Is this one, like... Maybe this is not true, but, like, the idea is that it's you could theoretically play it in real time over the course of a night or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I think it is about that, because it is... Like, the name of the game is Until Dawn. It takes place all over the course of one night.
That's so cool. So you could do it like that.
I think so. I think the time might move a little bit faster in game than it would in real life.
Yeah.
But
This dungeon is terrible, by the way.
I'm not sure that where I'm going right now is going to actually lead to anything. I think it might be a dead end. So we'll see what happens here. But, and there's a lot of fights. Luckily, the enemies are not splitting because we have Mystic Knights and we're using magic. So.
Oh, and that's they're doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Too.
Also, yeah, they're just annihilating the enemies because they're strong. But.
Oh, this is really cool. They look like they have one glowing electric eye. Do they not?
Yeah, the Mystic Knights. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. I feel like, oh man, that makes me want to play more horror games, but I don't know a lot.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Tacoma coming out.
What is? Oh, you have to tell me about that because I don't know what that is.
I've already told you about it. You just don't remember.
Can you tell me on here?
Yeah, it's the game by the company that made Gone Home that uses similar ideas, but in a sci-fi horror setting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just forgot that. But that does sound cool. Because I follow like Dread Central and a couple of other like horror magazines online, but like they always have these things that are just like best horror games, and it seems like they're posting them all the time. But I don't know. I never really looked at them, so.
And there's also stuff that you could readily have access to now that you just haven't played, like Amnesia.
Yeah. Amnesia is very scary. It's almost like it's some sort of horror game.
Yeah. I feel like I need a map.
They're making a Friday the 13th game.
That doesn't really surprise me.
I think they made one like I don't remember them releasing one before except for like the NES. Yeah, that's what it just says. The last one on NES in 1989, which is also actually supposed to be fairly creepy from what I understand.
I mean, it's pretty hard for an NES game to actually be scary in any meaningful way.
Yeah. New Doom coming out. Outlast 2.
Yeah, there's a Outlast DLC that we never played that we could do if we wanted to.
I know, we played that together. I think we mentioned that before.
Yeah, we did a couch play of
because Ryan's the
Outlast.
good one at those sorts of things.
I'm just good at not losing my shit completely.
Yes, you are. Because, I know.
There were definitely moments that were scary, and it was just kind of like, okay, I gotta run, otherwise we're gonna die. I don't think we died for the entire playthrough.
I don't think so. You did a really good job, actually.
Yeah, and it was blind. None of us had seen it before. I bought it because I knew
natural skills.
Well, I think I just explore 3D spaces better than some of us do.
You have a good memory for it too. I feel like
I need a map of this place because I just keep finding stuff and I don't know where I'm going.
Why can't we see through the earth? Why is it doing that to us?
Why can we or can't we?
Why can't we?
I really don't know.
Have you ever played Call of Cthulhu? The Dark Corners of the Earth game?
I have not.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's that one! That's supposed to be like a riff on the Lovecraft, like Dream. Ethan Carter, I think, or something like that.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Randolph Carter, like, is
I
Lovecraft's character?
Have it. I'm not totally sure about that. But
I have heard that is cool.
Yeah, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Ryan, what game was it that you were just telling me about that's like a walker, but it's like fairly long? Is that
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture? Or?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that was it. I don't remember you telling me about any others recently. I'm just trying to like reorganize them in my head now.
Yeah, I think you just need to come over and play.
Yeah.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. It's really good and sad, but good. Fargabaad Cave.
How much of The Evil Within did you ever play?
I beat it.
Did you like it?
No, that game is really bad.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't remember you talking a lot about it.
I played it to the point where I got frustrated once, and then I restarted and played it to completion, and it was like forcing myself to.
Oh, that's really disappointing.
It was really not fun.
Well, like what was bad about it?
It was totally nonsensical.
Okay.
The combat started out as like being stealth-centered and smart and interesting, and instead it was just
I remember seeing that.
stupid poop garbage.
Okay.
Oh, this is just to get equipment. There's nothing else in here.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, okay.
All right. Bye.
Well, that explains why the Missing Knights haven't been chilling in here, I guess.
Yeah. Because they already got their gear.
That's true. Lord.
I wish I had known that this was just a place. I guess.
Sorry, I didn't think about it.
No apology accepted. But next time.
I wanted to comment on that weird bug man because there's a weird bug man.
There's a weird bug man here.
Bugman.
Bugman. What is he?
Is
What is he called again?
What?
He's a garb.
Oh, sure. I like that when I search Ethan Carter, it gives me this wrestler. But the vanishing of Ethan Carter is the game.
See, at this point, because I'm always signed into Google when I'm Googling, it knows me well enough that it tends to assume I'm talking about games and game-related stuff on basically in all contexts.
I'm not sure why it assumed wrestling for me. I haven't done extensive wrestling.
I think we all know why.
I think we all know. I just love wrestlers. But we saw Jurassic World.
Oh, you did? How was that?
Honestly, it was kind of fun. I
expected to like it.
Well, I didn't like any of the other. I know that you don't like. It's not really a kaiju movie, but it felt the things it felt most like were the new Godzilla and
I love the new Godzilla. And I love Pacific Rim.
And I didn't really like either of those.
I love them
to any strong degree, and I hated Godzilla. But I actually really like this one because it's
so
basically
wrong about Godzilla though. I mean,
I hate Godzilla.
That game. Whew. See, this is why Google assumes, because most of the time I'm just thinking game.
What's that game, Google?
You know, Pulp Fiction.
War and Peace by Tolstoy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But like, I don't know how much you know about this, but the premise is like they build some like super dinosaur by like splicing T-Rex with like a bunch of other like existing, so it can like camouflage itself, and it has like, I don't know.
That all sounds right.
But it's really cool. And it kind of felt like I thought of it as like a meatball movie. It's kind of like it's just kind of fun monster carnage.
Yeah.
But in a I felt like it was a lot more fun than Godzilla. Like it's, I don't know. So I think you'd like it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, it looked a lot more lighthearted than Godzilla.
I don't know. Well, it is, and like, but the
because
ending,
Godzilla was sad in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it was very dark.
Yeah.
I think this one takes it in a slightly different direction. It still has like these like kind of heavy-handed, you know, pseudo criticisms of like consumerism and
right
man meddling and stuff.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find where the fuck I'm trying to go.
No, that's okay.
I think it's over here.
But it also has Chris Pratt, who I really like.
Who doesn't?
And Chris Pratt with a mustache.
Although I liked him more
That's
when he was
even better.
fat.
He
got all ripped, and I don't like.
I thought Chris Pratt's spell was not going to work on me in this movie, but it definitely continues to work. Even if nothing else about the movie was good, it's still worth it for Chris Pratt. So that was good.
And doesn't he like train?
Yeah,
raptors and stuff. Like,
that's what makes the movie so ridiculous and awesome. It's like a ridiculous B movie. Of course, Chris Pratt trains raptors.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? All right, so this is not. Maybe it's like down.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for this place that we've never been, but I'm pretty sure it's over here.
Okay.
I think this is it.
Oh, this looks like.
But this is like a whole fucking. It's like a jumping puzzle, but for your airship.
That sounds terrible. Oh.
What?
Wait, what was that?
Did our ship have a cannon blast?
Since when?
Yes. I have never seen that before.
Have we gotten into an air fight before?
Not in this ship. We usually took the...
Oh, because that was pretty cool. Maybe it does that
Nautilus.
automatically.
That's pretty dope.
It is really neat. Maybe it does it every turn. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I mean, that would be sweet if it just was, killing the enemy party every turn.
Ryan, you will love Jurassic World's ending, too.
Why is that? Why will I love it?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
But it escalates in an amazingly ridiculous fashion.
As long as there's giant dinosaurs fighting other giant dinosaurs, and maybe if they have to like create a giant mecha to fight the dinosaurs.
Oh, it doesn't quite get that far.
Okay.
But I could easily see a really neat crossover happening.
It turns out the moon is a dinosaur.
Now that would be something I'd be super into.
Cannon blast!
It doesn't do a ton of damage, but I shouldn't look a gift cannon in the mouth.
You should probably not look any cannon. So maybe an antique display cannon. That one you can look at the mouth.
Classic display cannon.
Well, they have them at like
war
museums and stuff.
That's true. Do you remember that place in Illinois that used to be... It had tanks. 2 tanks outside.
Yeah, I remember climbing all over those tanks.
We used to climb all over those tanks.
Yeah, it was fun. That's a fun way to spend a day when you're like 8.
Mm-hmm. I really want to play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I really want to do that.
I can't remember if that's the one Tracy and I started, and it was like annoying or...
Oh, really?
There was some game that we started that was mostly walking, but there was also like mystery solving.
I think that's what this is. Hey, here's the cover.
How the fuck do you get over there? Maybe.
You can't just like fly over the mountains?
No.
Or you have to like hop?
Yeah, you have to...
Oh, that's dumb.
You have to hop.
Maybe go down. Can you...
Yeah, I went down here.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I didn't go far enough.
Oh, I see. I see.
Cannon blast.
Eat it, Birdman. A Lovecraftian mystery that thrives on its ambiguity. God, that's so cool.
Whatever game we played started off near a train track, and you're like figuring out how like a murder happened there, and then we eventually went into a town, and that was like a whole thing. And I don't really remember everything about it. I remember being frustrated.
Character named Prospero. Does that sound familiar? When his uncle and mother tried to sacrifice him to appease the sleeper, Ethan escaped with the help of his father. Elaborate mural?
Maybe I don't remember
Cult
this.
of the Sleeper? Goodness only knows.
It was some sort of thing where you were like... This must be a different game. Where you were piecing together... like memories of an event or a murder that happened in a place, in a space. And so you had to like access the memories in a particular order to sequence the murder together properly and get a clue on where to go next. And it was first person, and the graphics were really nice, and it's on the computer.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same one. It sounds
It
kind
might
of...
not be.
I don't know if it's good or dumb. But I want to play more games like that.
Dummy.
I think what I need to do is stop playing like 80-hour RPGs. As you
Well, that's the thing is, told you this last time, is that whenever you decide to start playing a game, the game you pick is like 1,000,000 hours long.
You know what I should have you do, Ryan?
I can.
You should start assigning me games.
I would love to assign you games because there are many that I would like you to play. And I think part of it is that when you're an adult and you have limited time to play games, you have to be willing to get to the point with a game where it's like, you know what? I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah.
I don't need to finish this game. I've had the fun I'm going to have out of this game.
Absolutely.
It's not worth it for me to do everything. Now, we don't have that privilege doing this project, but you do have the privilege when you're playing, shit on your own for fun.
Well, and I feel like what do you call it? A lesser playtime helps that, too. Because, I don't know. Like, I had all the short games that I played recently, I had a lot of fun doing, even if I didn't particularly like the game. Like Tomb Raider and Dishonored, which I like to a degree, but like,
Yeah, that's always been my problem with Dishonored, is that I feel like I kind of get it, and then there's like a whole fuck more game, and I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, I guess maybe, I can't remember, but I feel like it edged maybe closer to 20 hours, but I could be wrong.
Tracy beat Dishonored relatively recently.
Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah, and then I was playing it, and I'm never terribly motivated to like pick it back up. Instead, I've just been playing more Diablo. Well, really, you know what the thing is that I was having problems because playing Diablo 3 and editing videos at the same time, while fun, is a little bit more than what my computer can handle.
Oh, sure.
And so I installed Diablo 2 instead.
No way, that's awesome.
And so I've been playing some Diablo 2 while I edit the videos.
Have you?
Yeah.
Does it still have like an online community that is still doing
Yeah.
That's
the
awesome.
servers are still online. It still has active patch support.
What?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And now Blizzard put it in their online store in their classic game section, so you can get an online, a downloader install, and it's like you don't have to worry about all the fucking CDs anymore. So.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day being so disappointed because I lost my Diablo 2 case, which had the key on it.
Yeah,
I was just,
yeah.
That's. Oh.
I'm pretty sure I've kept mine for all these years, but now I don't need it anymore, which is really nice.
Yeah, I rebought it and I still have that one somewhere.
Yeah, now I just have it on my Blizzard account. So.
Ryan, what would you pick for me first?
I really want you to just come over and play Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, because I really do think that you'd genuinely enjoy it. I think it is a great game. It has a lot of emotional resonance. I think it would really work.
You said it's only on PS4 though?
It is a PS4 exclusive right now.
Gotcha,
That's why you have to just come over. As far as computer games. I mean, it sounds like Vanishing Beneath the Carter is the right thing for you. I don't know that I'm not sure that I've played it, but I mean, it sounds like a game that is up your alley and not super long.
No, sorry, I'm on Steam and there's a game called Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that game had a huge censorship controversy because originally it showed Dad's pixel dick, and it was like literally 5 pixels of penis, and
too many
people
people
were really upset about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
That's a great question.
Honestly, who?
Oh, I forgot about this airship having a fucking bed in it.
Oh yeah, isn't it nice?
I was trying to preserve my spellcast a little bit, and I forgot that once I get here.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
you don't
just
even
take
need
a
to
nap.
do that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Let's
It's
take it
okay.
outside while
It's
we're
all
here.
right. I got a bed that you don't like. Start with a Dad Simulator.
Oh, not take off. Damn it.
See what's popular. See what all the kids are playing.
All right. Well, you're doing that. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna quickly interrupt the recording.
I don't want to type in my birthday.